Right, so this is a test run, testing 1, 2, 3, making sure the audio works, making sure the video works, see what the quality of this video is going to be like. If this doesn't work out, I will end up doing this, just taking the audio files and doing a sound recording, but I wanted to see if I could just do this directly, because I think that would be for the best, the recording, but we will have to see. So, this was the first Terracotta League of Legends in-house game. I am Charging Carnifex. I am the moderator that's been organizing most all of this stuff, and been answering questions throughout the day yesterday and today going on. Have any questions come to me, so, and I figured I'd try my hand at shoutcasting, give us a feel, let people know we are having in-house games. We had them all yesterday evening on the East Coast and West Coast of NA. I'm Eastern Standard Time. So this was one of the games, random. It wasn't particularly balanced, I don't think. Like this Vi was Diamond 5, so. But we were doing this just to have fun. Was how this whole thing went. And
Minions have spawned.
This is exciting. So, gonna give it a moment to load up because my computer is slow as all get out. So, I'm not particularly experienced with this entire streaming, not just streaming. I've done streaming before, but that was just for myself. It wasn't really helpful. But, so, gonna give a go at shoutcasting. If this doesn't work, I'm going to talk to some other people, see what they can do about casting as well. We've already reached out to different people. But so for now, let's see how I do casting. Apologies if this is terrible quality video, terrible quality audio, and gameplay is bad because, you know, I'm bad just like the rest of you. So, I'm on the blue team. That's not particularly important. I'm on the blue team. I'm Orianna, Lucian, Vi, Thresh, and Wukong. Seems like an interesting wombo combo team comp. Plenty of catch engage with Wukong, Vi, or Thresh being able to go in. Plenty of opportunities for Orianna's ball to be used. I was playing at about Nope, that was a later game. Excuse me. This game I wasn't streaming yet. We were on Skype though, a couple of us. Let's see, the purple team. Zed, Maokai, Quinn, Annie, and Lee Sin. Let's adjust these because I've seen people do that and apparently it's possible. Ah, that feels so good. I like that. So, the
30 seconds until minions
Maokai
spawn.
versus Wukong top lane. Of course, Wukong likely going to win that early on. Probably slow this down since I'm learning as we go. Now, Wukong versus Maokai, I'd give Wukong that early advantage, early damage. Maokai, as the game goes on, will get stronger, help his team out tremendously. Lee Sin and Vi, fairly standard matchup. Could go either way depending on where the ganks are, how the duels go, presence from other players. Gonna have to work on my ums. I apologize. Orianna versus Zed. Could be a skill matchup. Zed goes ham on the Orianna while the cooldowns are gone, then he can get some really insane damage off. If the same other way around. Lucian Thresh versus Quinn Annie. Quinn, of course, an unmeta, non-standard pick, but could certainly get some free damage off with Annie stuns being applied as necessary. See a skill shot, dodged, Lee Sin coming in for the early pressure, Thresh warding up, making sure that opposing team doesn't show. Of course, Annie had been DC'd, so we were trying to see about pausing the game at this point in time, as you can see from the chat. Wukong's protecting our blue from the expected Lee Sin invade, but Maokai is just now showing up for Lee Sin to help. Nothing's going to happen there. Vi's going to clear this red, probably going to go clear blue eventually, of course. But the early pressure, early game bot lane, Thresh and Lucian gonna go probably aggressive early on since Lucian has that early power over the Quinn Annie. And similar with Zed, he started longsword, wants to get that early pressure, went standard, heard Doran's Ring on Orianna. Vi Max starting that W, most Vi's do that, totally standard. Things are 50 even. I'm going to speed this up again, get this going. We have nothing much happening. Top lane's having some fun, just duking it out, getting a few early CS, fairly matched everyone. Of course, this is just early game, nothing much happening. Vi doing raids, Lee Sin heading straight after red, going probably to wolves then to blue. At this point we're talking now, figuring out that Annie's gone. We of course didn't know on the blue team until about now. Vi clearing out those raids, gonna get that level 2 off blue. Same thing with Lee Sin. Oh, he did not clear the wolves. He was chatting, so he went to that. So he's gonna get level 3 a little later after Vi. Something to watch out for. Nothing much happening top. Wukong has that early lead in CS. Has more damage, has more presence. There's Annie. Annie's gonna be back. Bot lane, I think, is giving Quinn a little bit of leeway, given the Annie having DC'd. I myself was chatting with another mod, trying to set up a stream, because my computer was bad, didn't want to stream on my computer, was trying to proxy stream with another person, but you don't care about that. Let's get back to the game. Top lane, purple has a ward down if Vi was to show up. Vi not going anywhere near that though. Maokai is still pretty tanky and apparently has been turning this trade around. Those samplings do some early damage. Instead of sneaking up, pushing the wave. Perhaps it's a gank opportunity for Vi. Vi pinging, someone's pinging. There's a ward there, so if Vi showed up, wouldn't be the best. Lee Sin coming around, perhaps gonna do a lane gank. Shows his presence and backs off. Orianna doesn't want to push up too much. Vi doing golems. Maybe see a lane gank shortly. Of course, want to be careful because Annie is still level 1. And hard engage could be bad for them. Lee Sin coming around. Oh, I don't think that blue team has any idea that this is happening. This might be really problematic for them. Lee Sin can get some early damage down. But Lee Sin, the clutch, gets the first blood and the Thresh host. Looks like they're going to get out safely though, unless they flash. The play. Thresh God right there. Excellent play by blue team, turning it around, 2v3. He's going to push the wave back against the tower, or should at least. Reduce as much XP and CS for Quinn. Maybe get an early back. Let's see, how much gold does Lucian have? Lucian now has 1,500, enough for his BF sword. This is the perfect time for him to recall. And we see some aggression up top lane. Wukong is might be having a problem. Nope. He should be all set. He can just recall. He has that TP. But he's staying. He sees that large minion wave, can get greedy. It happens. I do it all the time myself. Vi coming around for the gank. Zed's of course slippery, probably not going to happen. Yeah. Vi sees that the gank isn't there. Orianna's too far back towards the tower. It doesn't have enough presence. So Vi's going to go take those wraiths, farming it up. 25 to 13 CS in the jungle. Lee Sin's coming in. Perhaps this might be a kill. Looks like Ori's in trouble. Ori's flashes out, ignites down. Lee Sin ward hops. See some dancing going on. His feet. Vi's gonna go aggressive. Might get the kill. Orianna's following. Nope. Orianna stays in the mid lane. While Zed's coming to back up this Vi. Vi is going ham. This might be trouble for Vi. Nope. Zed has turned around with that passive. If Lee had landed the Sonic Shockwave onto the... Vi going totally nuts. That red button, nope, not going to be enough. Passive, the shield, keeping Vi from dying to the turret, but it was a bit too much. Orianna is still Looks like Lee Sin is dancing around, seeing if Vi gets greedy. Nope, Vi has already cleared those wraiths. Isn't going to bother, isn't going to get too greedy there. That's the match in top lane. Maokai is level 6 before Wukong. Maokai is also winning by 4 CS. Wukong has gone back though, so if he hits level 6, he should be able to win an early trade, because Maokai is going through faster than he is. We have the double buffs on Lucian. Bot lane though, she can get some serious pressure going on. If they might be able to hit level 6 soon, looks like it. Looking at their XP, Thresh is going to hit level 6 before Lucian. That could be some major play. And Annie, of course, is level 4 because of that early DC. Quinn is going to hit level 6 about the same time as Lucian, depending on who pushes the wave. So right now, they are pushed up. Lee Sin looks like he's going to want to become bot. But we have the hook, we have the play, right out of the jump. Oh, this could be bad. Lee Sin's coming around the back, but he's level 4, and his team is cut off from him. The minion wave is pushed up, so looks like he's going to have to back off. Zed coming in for support. Orianna's nowhere near there. Zed might be able to just get a kill here with that death mark. Oh, that damage though. But Lee Sin has been caught. Here comes Annie finally, and Quinn. All the way far back. Vi is showing up now. Cleans up Lee Sin, going as hard as she can, but the Annie stun might have saved Quinn. It looks like it. I don't think that dive's possible. Yep. So we had a 1-for-1. Very close. Let's see how many summoners were lost. It looks like there were no summoners lost there for either team. Both had already been fairly aggressive. Thresh still has his ignite, so if they have another engage, could be a problem. Ori and Vi going for the steal though. Lee Sin and Zed nowhere near this. They don't have this warded. Looks like it's going to be pretty clean. Vi going to give it. Nope, Vi's going to take that with Smite. Something you want to do typically in a lot of invades because, of course, if someone shows up, if it is warded, which they weren't aware of, no red trinket so far on either team. Something to look into. Who they could easily have spotted out. Lee Sin could have just smited, thrown in Q for that sudden burst damage and stolen it. So when you're invading, unless you have total map control, vision control, there wasn't a ward there was not a ward over here, so no clue. Good thing for Vi to take Blue herself with Smite, ensuring that they have it. Now Maokai has kept a steady lead, though. Of course, Wukong seems to be fairly even with him. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem, but this does not, let's spell out for good things for the future. Since Maokai, of course, is going to scale much better, going to be tanky, provide a lot more for his team. Of course, that knock-up from Wukong can be really, really good, especially in combination with the Orianna ult. Vi coming in for a gank. There's the ult. There's one ult. There's knock-up the flash. Is Vi going to ult here? Looks like Vi's ult is down. So they're just going to get a flash. That's good. Maokai throwing the sapling. Doesn't have his ward available at this time. Already put it down. He will be hitting level 9 soon though, so that's longer time. Looks like there is some action bot lane. That's going to be something. So, but Lee Sin is coming in, maybe for the cleanup. Maybe Thresh can save Lucian with the hook. Oh, that was really nice. And the flash. That was well played by the blue team. And we have a chase going on mid lane. Man, there is a lot of action. This is so packed out. Like what I've heard the Chinese team's like. And we had the ult on Zed. No way he was getting away from that. His ult was down. Maokai was coming in, but nothing there, was too late. See a little bit of counter jungling going on. Getting this nice pink ward a little early on. Maokai maybe coming in for some trouble. Nope, Wukong's been pushing the lane too hard. Can't show up to assist. Looks like Orianna, Maokai might be in a difficult spot, but Orianna does not have the ult, so not too much CC, just a bunch of damage. Maokai is going aggressive on Orianna. Does he have the burst? His ult is up, reducing lots of that damage. Carnifex is going low, but no, looks like he will be fine. Maokai with that teleport, or does not have what you sometimes see in solo queue with the ignite. Vi might have drum. Nope, it's gonna be fine. So Wukong gonna get some free damage on top lane. Probably gonna recall after this wave. Orianna gonna go back to buy. Let's see, what are Orianna's items? Orianna has a tier against that Zed. I know that I didn't want to, I love to get Chalice, but lose too many stats against that Zed, so got that tier for that extra mana. Had some problems, so, and started with the Dorn's Ring. Looks like going into the Magic Pen Source Shoes, just so that she can have more roam. You've seen her go all around the map. Wukong might be in some trouble here. He is There's not really too much he can do. And Lee Sin has all of his cooldowns up. He has his... Oh, Maokai coming in. Maybe he's going to get the CS. But Lee Sin has missed that Sonic Shockwave. Is he going to live? Wukong might be able to get... Yep, Wukong gets out by showing up. Make sure the dive does not happen. Zed is roaming bot, though. This could be trouble. It's a 3v2, and Lee Sin has gotten that death mark is annihilated. Quinn chasing after with the ult. Extra mobility gonna really help her. Thresh, no way he's gonna get out of here. Oh, maybe use the dragon. No, that's not going to happen. Too much burst. Nice fight by the purple team. Good roam. While Orianna was going top, completely wrong part of the map. Just wanted to hold the tower. Was not worth it. Should definitely have rotated toward the bot lane, following the Zed. Because this too, they're going to get a lot more damage on that turret than Maokai was going to. Now they're still top. Orianna looks like she's overstaying. So Orianna's going to head mid now. Lee Sin and Zed are there, looking to push the turret, get some pressure. Maybe go for Dragon after this. We'll have to see. Vi is showing up, probably going to go take red buff. Was just holding bot lane while their bot lane, blue bot lane respawned. And we see the roam towards top. Nope. Lee Sin coming in for the counter jungle, checking on those timers. Maybe dive. Nope. I don't think that dive's going to happen. Wukong is all his mana and plenty of cooldowns. Not an issue. If Lee Sin went in, he wouldn't have gotten anything out of that. Might have even had to flash. Oh, bot lane. Bot lane. Excuse me, I'm going to have to go back and watch that, see what happens. That was slightly farther than I was expecting. But Lucian showing up. Looks like purple team is really wanting to get this turret, but they stayed far too long. Allowed them to respawn. Thresh with an excellent hook. That was really good. And Lucian ult the Culling. Culling gonna get it? Nope. Lucian with a very nice... I'm sorry, I don't know all these names. Piercing Light, thank you very much. Law replay. Orianna coming in, collapsing. Nope, looks like they were setting a trap, but that is warded. Guess they did not know that. Oh, Annie has picked up a red trinket. That can be used in the future. Wukong went aggressive, then backed off immediately. So, nothing gonna happen there. Mid lane, those two have been mid a lot. Of course, there's been a lot of action going on. Vi is picking up this blue buff, or has already. Excuse me. Lee Sin coming in. That's been warded, though, so our team knows. Blue team knows about it. Zed coming, following Lee Sin, but it looks like that's going to be a dead Lee Sin. Yep. But we have a collapse. Nope. Zed realizes Annie's nowhere near him. He needs to get out. He does have plenty of mobility. He should be fine. Oh, the Vi ult, the Thresh play. Is it going... Orianna's going to pick it up with a nice W. Command Shockwave and Dissonance. Excuse me, not Command Shockwave. Command Attack. Excellent play by Vi and Thresh. Quite well executed. And they're going to give over the blue buff to Orianna with that tier. She's mostly fine on mana, but of course it's really good because of how mobile this has been. She's been wanting to push the lane, go and roam. So far, no dragon has been taken, surprisingly enough. Given the amount of presence the jungler has had and the amount of roaming. Too hectic, always warded. Thresh looking to zone out that Annie, evidently. Make sure that Lucian has a chance to get his free CS. But Lucian's going to recall. Thresh going to stay. He might be a little overextended. Lee Sin's coming in. He might want to leave sometime soon, else this might be a dead Thresh. This could be very problematic. Up, Lee Sin's coming in. Is he going to hit Sonic softly? Oh, that's good. Excellent play, slowing him down. Might need to use the box. There's the box. There's the Orianna. Oh, with a nice shockwave. Gets two of them, killing Lee Sin almost immediately. Thresh doing what he can to kite. Throwing Orianna, of course. Excuse me, I apologize. I am bad at moving this camera around. With a nice... all five showing up with the cleanup. Getting 3 for nothing. Orianna with some nice shields to the Thresh. He gets some excellent hooks and flays. Good box timing. What was him being caught turned into something quite excellent. And then Thresh getting a little greedy, trying to stop that Zed. Ends up paying for it. And then we have Lucian all by himself. Orianna throwing on the shield. He should be out there. Maokai with the flash. Orianna's going to flash out. You're going to have Vi going on the Maokai, not the best target to ult. Vi's ulting out though. Here we have Zed getting on the Lucian, but Lucian's going to live. However, Lee Sin will take the Orianna by surprise. Orianna just completely lost in that stage. Quinn showing up, seeing if anything's in the area, but that is warded. They're going to stay away from that area. They're low. This is the time that blue team needs to recall. Perhaps Lee Sin's down. Dragon is not an option, unfortunately, because Vi could still steal that. Plenty of good wards down here. While all this is happening, though, Wukong has been pushing top like crazy. That turret, inner turret, is 3/4 down. Up. Zed's going ham. Nope, not going to do anything. Wukong is just going to get out of there. Probably going to recall. He's Probably got a bunch of gold from all that farm. Lucian electing to stay after that fight. But they're going aggressive. We have Lucian. Lucian might be taken down by Annie here, but that was an excellent hook, play. How's this going to go? Annie has the stun. Might be able to take him. Yep, takes down Lucian. Gonna pay for this with her life, though. So 2 for 1, turning the trade around, unfortunately. Doing the best they can. Orianna pushing up pretty hard. Zed is out of energy, but that's not going to mean too much. He's going to regen that as quickly as possible. Warding up, trying to predict where the Lee Sin's going to be. He's at raise right now, of course, as we can see. But, speaking of the dragons, looks like Vi just went and took it solo. Vi is currently 6-0-1. Built a Trinity Force and a Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Quite damage-oriented. Realized that they're carrying, so he's gonna be building as much damage as possible. Probably gonna build tanky at this point, because they do need a tank. Wukong also building damage right now. And Thresh, of course, is building tank, is building those items he needs. Has that noticed the Ascension, Talisman of Ascension. Zed ult coming down mid. Ah, wow, the Orianna. I apologize for my poor play, because I got lost in that. I was thinking, oh, he's probably gonna die, but if I just cast one more Q. But the Thresh went on the pursuit, still got the Zed. That was great. Bot lane, Lucian going aggressive, pushing up this lane. We have 3v2. Going for the tower dive. This might not be great because Andy does have stun, but Vi ults. The stun is not able to stop her, so Annie is just sitting around. Might get tower dove though here. Lee Sin taking all the damage. That Triforce Elder Lizard Vi doing work. Have to be really careful about that because she can just burst you down. Totally unexpected though, because of course not too many people get this fed as Vi. 801, doing great. 109 to 57 CS. Lee Sin is going to have some problems. He's been building damage. I do not recommend doing so in such a cases. You're so far behind, you're going to be needing that Randuin's, particularly given the auto attacks from Vi, from Lucian, providing so much of their presence. We have some skirmishing going on. There are lots of wards here though, so blue team knows exactly what's going on. You see the Zed and ult, but Zed gets blown up immediately. Nothing happens. Then we have the teleport from Wukong. Wukong going aggressive. We saw the Orianna going in. Nice shockwave. Getting 2, 3 of them. Unfortunately, cannot remember. Lee Sin doing what he can, backing off, then turns around. That was not the best move whatsoever. The entire team was there. We see the trash talk going down. Wuss. But this looks like this could be an inhibitor turret, perhaps even an inhibitor. Maokai is still top lane. He does not have that teleport. He needs to be recalling help his team because that inhib is definitely going to go down with how far ahead. The gold advantage, 13,000. This is certainly... Oh, look, Zed gets caught by a hook. That's insane. Thresh finally getting taken down. And then we have the surrender. Well, looks like that was the game. I apologize for any issues with my casting. Learning as I go. Don't know a lot of the skills. I'm trying to, and of course I'm doing this casting solo, trying to juggle between some of the strategy, the builds. I obviously did not do much of the builds right now, but this was the first Terracotta League of Legends in-house game, and this, of course, was my casting of it. Had a lot of fun between all of us. I'm going to try and cast the next game. I'm going to look at this, see what its recording was like. I see that it was 5 frames per second, so it's got to be pretty bad. But things to work on for my casting. Gonna work on improving those. We have, of course, have a lot of casters available, but I feel like it's good for me to be able to cast. You guys get the chance to talk to me, hear my voice, and could be something interesting right now, since not always casters aren't always available for something like these videos as well. We don't want to make casters do something official. This is just let people see what's going on, how things are happening, have some fun, join us for the project, the Terracotta League of Legends. So, for now, thank you for watching. This has been Charging Carnifex, and this was the first Terracotta League of Legends game.